Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Saturn over here at C3Vapors in Costa, Mesa. And I just decided to make a couple YouTube videos. I did a couple a few weeks ago and I've just been kind of quiet. Um, Getting things going around here, getting the website up and running, visiting some stores out in different parts of the country. New item we have here we're featuring on our website, and we also have on our distro site if you're a vape shop looking to get your hands on some of these. The new Rig Camo models. So basically what Rig did is they took their Rig V2, and mine's a little beat up and it's still firing. I just dropped this thing out of my huge lifted Jeep today. Went to take a corner and it just slid off the seat and flew out. And I went back and grabbed it so you can see like on the edge a little bit. This one's a little beat. This is my personal one. I'm running a tugboat on it with the Anarchist cap. And spin it around for you. This is a serial number. I don't know if it's going to show up too good on the video. 84. It's the lime green camo with the skull. So it's a lime green base with the black skull camels on it. It's a new thing that the Rig mod's doing, and it looks like after they do the design, they're doing the engraving on it afterwards, so you still get the nice engraving. Most of the Rig mods are going to come with these. This is the little key for it, for the top, and then most good vape shops that carry a Rig are going to have the spanner wrench to pull the bottom apart. So basically I got this one I'm personally using right now with the Anarchist cap and a Tugboat V2 Addy on it. To get a decent hit off it, my battery's about to die, so I'm going to show you how to change it out real quick, and I'll show you a couple of the other ones we have in the store. Now I've seen the red one, the blue one, I have the purple, the smoke, and the tungsten one with me. So basically this little wrench is cool because as soon as I can pick it up off the counter, because my hand is broken, pick it up right here, and then this just goes in right there. See, those little two screws goes in right there. It looks like a little divot tool you use to, like, you know, fix your ball mark for you golfers out there. But yeah, it just unspins it, and even though I just dropped this thing literally taking a corner about 20 miles an hour out of a Jeep, I did mess up the edge a little bit on it. But the nice thing is the battery still comes out of it. Not a problem. Sony VCT5 with a clear wrap on it. And you can see down in there, you have the internal firing pin. And the spanner wrench is cool because now I can put it down inside of the mod if I ever need to pull it apart. Put a couple quick little twists on it. Maybe a little more. But once you get this wrench in there, it's real easy to pull the mod apart. So the button comes off the bottom and this bolt comes out. So there are the internal parts right there. And then here's the mod. So there's the design on the bottom. These are copper on the inside. Really nice, really cool. It's a good hitting mod. It hits real hard, real clean with a freshly charged battery, which I'll put my battery back in. Occasionally you'll get a little contact buildup on that. I take a little piece of like 800 grit sandpaper, just smooth it out a little bit, clean it, put it back together. It fires every time. I haven't into this one yet. But what I normally like to do too is I like to take a little bit of that same 800 grit sandpaper and go around the edge a little bit and actually clean it up a little bit, get the Cero coating and the coating off it, so you just have that really nice contact between the button and the chassis, so you get a nice good hit. This one right here is the purple skull camo. This is serial number 12, super low serial number. I kind of kicking myself because I should have grabbed this one, but couldn't say no to the lime green. It was very clean. But it's a purple skull camo, so it's a purple Cerakote on the back of it with the skull camo laid over it in black. Gives a really good look. And this one's really clean because you can see how detailed the engraving is. So they're engraving it so the pattern actually shows through the engraving, and you don't have any of the paint or the coloration actually in the mod or the logo. No, it's a real one because it has the nice engraving on the bottom. And I know somebody just knocked off a clone of it, which is very unfortunate because it's never not quite exactly the same. And with this one I do have that Cloudworks Addy on there. The Cloudworks, if you haven't checked their Addies out yet, is a single post Addy, and we'll probably do a review and a build video on that later on. I just wanted to feature the mod because I just did it in the video that I did the apple butter in. Notice I'm in the same shirt, same bottle of apple butter right here. And then my favorite way to run a rig, I've been playing with the Anarchist cap. I really prefer the Kennedys. I think the Kennedy is actually like the proper Addy to use on this mod. And then this is the tungsten with the skull camo laid over it. Like I said, logo really cleanly engraved. You can tell it's a real rig mod always by the quality of the engraving. The engraving is going to be laser engraved. It's going to be very clean on it. The buttons are going to be well detailed and engraved. A lot of the knockoffs will just have a smooth button with a serial number on the bottom. You definitely want to stay away from that. And like I said, the Kennedy cap on it is always a great attachment. Kennedy is one of the best sitting atomizers in my opinion. You have your own, you're entitled to it. Most of the builds we do here, we do with the hot wires on there, so that really makes it a quality build, especially for the competition. Build it down to 1.15 for your regulated classes. Hits well, works well. So basically, this is the proper way to set a Kennedy up, or even a tugboat up on the rig mod, or any of your atomizers. What you always want to do is you want to take this piece right here, which is your top piece, and you want to screw it into your atomizer first. And you might need to use the lens a little bit. Now, what we've found is with the tugboats have a little bit deeper thread pattern, so it doesn't grab as many threads when you put it into the mod. That's why I like the Kennedy. The post on the Kennedy is a lot slimmer. Same thing with the Cloudworks, so you get a lot more threads when you put your battery on. And just drop the wrench. Broken hand. But when you screw it together, it should look something like that. And this is going to make it easy for battery changes, because now you're just switching your atomizer off, and this will come with it to change the battery, and it makes it real simple to put it back on, so you aren't sitting there trying to carry that little tool that comes with it around with you everywhere every time you need to change a battery. Little tips and tricks of the trade just to help you out. So I'm going to take the spanner wrench. I'm going to put the firing pin back on it like that. And then normally what I like to do is I like to flip the mod over and slide it down, and you'll see it come out right there. Real simple. Now if you need one of these wrenches, you can order it on Rig's website. We don't carry them on ours. It's not a real big demand for them, and most of the shops that carry the Rig mod already have one for doing the cleaning and the servicing. But that's just a little tip for your DIY guys that want to do it at home. Then all I just basically do is I screw the button back on, or I can hold it like this, just tighten the wrench up, screw it right back in, get it nice and tight. I just go hand tight. You don't have to over tighten this thing and try to be a hero with it. You just basically get it to where it spins with it. It's back together. I'm going to reach up here and grab a new battery real quick, because I like to rip on my stuff, and I have a healthy, thorough disrespect for batteries. I normally run most of my builds like 0.15, 0.2, so I do draw a lot of current, and even see what the damage from falling out of the Jeep, the damage on it, properly set up, I can easily screw it right back in. I'm only going to get about 2 twists on it, because like I said, the tugboat, might want to think about using a different atomizer on this thing besides the tugboat. I just wanted to try it out. I try to try all the atomizers on our new devices to find out what works the best. But even with only getting 2 twists on the thread, and there's only really 3 threads on that little copper piece, still get a pretty good hit and draw. Now, I'm not a cloud guy. I'm not out there like ripping contests and blowing 10-foot clouds off the face of the planet. I'm your average vapor. That's one of the things I stress in the video. I try to make these for like the average guy out there. Of course, you give this to a guy who's well skilled and trained in competitions or trick contests, and he's going to do some amazing things with it. Wish that was me. Unfortunately, today it's not. But obviously, I've tried both of them. One with the Kennedy, one with the tugboat. I think the Kennedy dominates. I'm going to do a build and try it out with the Cloudworks Addy. We're going to do a full review with a couple different mods and a couple different builds with these Cloudworks Addies. We have a few laying around the shop, and they're available on our online store. But yeah, check these things out. They're very clean, very, very well built. The trilogy right here. Depending on what pair of Jordans you're wearing today, we have a rig mod with Camo skull to match it, or your favorite pair of Vans. But you can have fun with it, mix and match with the different colors and everything. I've been using the rig mod V2 with the copper Kennedy for quite a while. Very happy with the mods, very well built. And with Max VG Juice, you can definitely get a good cloud off it. They have very low amperage drop on the mods. Everybody's so concerned with voltage drop. Let's be honest, it's amperage that makes that cloud. It's amperage that gives you that nice strong hit. It's the amperage. And a lot of the batteries, even though batteries are coming out rated at 35 and 40 amps, if you actually test them after 2 seconds, they have a huge amperage drop. That's why I still prefer the Sony VCT5s, because they're only 25 amps, but they're consistent over a 7 to 8 second draw. They've been really reliable. We got those back in stock finally. I know they disappeared for a while, and there's some concerns wouldn't say issues, concerns with them from people making YouTube videos and stuff and trying to, you know, whatever their motives were. But still, for mechanical mod, it's probably one of the best batteries. Remember, it's a mechanical 25, maybe 30 amps at the most. But a lot of the batteries with higher amperage are now starting to kind of be built for the box mods. Like I know LG just released some new batteries. The Browns are actually really good on box mods because they have that higher capacity. For a mechanical mod, you want something that's going to be consistent amperage, you know, around 2,500 milliamps. You don't need more than that. And I know there's a lot of companies now that are claiming higher amperage, more milliamps, and they're just rewrapping somebody else's battery with a fancy flashy wrap. Like, I have wraps here. I can wrap a battery and tell you it's fucking a gold-plated fucking Porsche or Ferrari battery. But to be honest, Sony VCT5s are still, in my opinion, one of the better batteries out there on the market. The Samsungs do really well as well. But yeah, check them out. We have them on our online store if you want to go ahead and take a look at them, order a couple. Like I said, I got the tungsten, the purple, and the greens in stock. Reds and blues are on their way. And stay tuned because James over at Reg promised us as soon as the new Roughneck V2s are ready, we'd have one of those for the YouTube channel to put them up and test it and do a review on that thing. I'm really looking forward to that thing. There's no hype on that thing. It's probably going to be one of the most solid Addies coming out on the market here really quick. So stay tuned. If you like what you've seen here, kind of like our vibe, our whole fill, we're not trying to like really push anything. We're just trying to give you some honest opinions from some average people that vape. And yeah, trying to do some good things over here. So we hope you subscribe to our channel and tune in for our next videos. We're going to have a lot coming. We're going to be concentrating on the YouTube channel full time and trying to give you guys some quality information to make some smart purchasing decisions. You guys out there know what I'm talking about. You've got that look from the wives. What do you mean you bought another mod? Yeah, you know that look. I get that look. I know that look. It is not a good look. But so make sure when you're buying mods, you're buying something quality so you aren't buying one every month or every couple of weeks and you have to go home and get that look like, new mod? When was the last time you took me out to dinner? McDonald's doesn't count, asshole. But you got a new mod. Alright. Tell me how comfortable the couch feels after a while. It's not a good feeling. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to our channel. And we're going to be bringing you a bunch of new reviews as new product comes out. And we're going to start covering a lot of the juices, a lot of the new stuff we brought here at C3Vapors. Check us out online. Leave us a comment below. Subscribe to our channel. And thank you for watching.